And here we go. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the show. It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back in Creston. It's May the 6th, 2019. I have returned to Creston, where I hope the picture is a nice, clear one for you today. Fran, how's everybody doing out there? What a week I had in Calgary. Oh, man. Tell you, just it's still winter there. They can't shake it. They can't shake the last of it. It's unbelievable. Spring snowstorms and stuff. The last 4 days I was there, it was just insane. It would be in the mid 20s in the evening. It would get into the mid 30s during the day, high 30s. But it would snow every night, and there'd be 2 to 4 inches in the morning, just everywhere. Not on the street because the street would just be wet, but every car had it on there. My car was covered in snow. The lawns were all covered in snow. Then as the day wore on, it would slowly melt off. But if you had to go somewhere in the morning, and usually I did, I had to get snow off my car every day for like 3 days in a row. It was ridiculous. Anyway, here I am back in beautiful Creston, British Columbia. Gotta tell you, folks, it's 66 in the shade on my deck. It's about 74 degrees out here. Wonderful, perfectly blue sky, not a cloud anywhere. The only snow I see on the mountains are near the tops of the mountains, and it's really just pretty to look at. It's not a menacing kind of a thing because we know it's going away. It's not coming here. We're in the upper 70s later this week. I'm not sure if we'll even touch 80 late this week. We might touch 80 in Creston. First time since last October, September, October. Fantastic. So I'm so glad to be back. Had a great time in Calgary, though. I was able to look after a number of personal affairs, and thank you, all of you, for patiently waiting for me to come back on the air again. I haven't been on since, I guess, Friday, and even Friday's show was just terrible from a technical point of view. We had terrible connections. I'm hoping that the connection will be good. I just checked my internet speed. Upload and download speeds are very high, very good. So we should be, from here, okay. We'll hope for the best. So welcome one and welcome all to Traveling with Bruce, the daily show, Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock. We love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship holidays. Saturdays, 2 o'clock Eastern time. We love doing the same. But on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, I can't get enough of being on YouTube. Oh, no, it's not enough being on an hour every day from 5 till 6 every day. I'm on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern for live trivia, and I'll be on tomorrow with a bunch of trivia questions for those of you who dare show yourselves and attempt to beat me at trivia. Not that you're beating me, we're just having fun. Love to have you if you would mind coming by. That would be just a great time. Thank you, everybody, for all your support of this channel. We're now sitting at 22,695 subscribers. We could hit 22,700 while I'm on the air with you right now. As a matter of fact, there's some of you watching me right now and you haven't subscribed to this channel. What are you waiting for? It's free. You don't have to pay anything. Hit the subscribe button over here or hit the other button over here. One of these two buttons has a little bell icon beside it. You want to hit that too. Why, you ask? Because every time I load a new video, every time I go live, every time there's something going on, I might pop into YouTube at any moment unannounced, because it's not uncommon for me to load 4, 5, 6 videos a week on latest developments in the cruise world. You should be a subscriber. You should be hitting that bell notification icon because you will get an email alert from YouTube saying, Bruce just posted something on the air, and now you can check it out for yourself and you'll be right up to speed with what's going on with the latest news in the cruise business. So please subscribe immediately and help my channel climb past 22,700 subscribers. We're on our way every day with more subscribers. I just love it. They're coming in from around the world. It is incredible. The UK, in Europe and North America, of course, the USA, Canada, Mexico, the Caribbean, South America, from Asia, from Australia, New Zealand. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Thank you, all of you. I want to thank a bunch of you out there who've been very kind to me. You've been kind to this channel. I happen to have a Facebook group page. It's called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, just like you see here on my shirt. Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. You can join the group if you like. You just have to ask to join. I'm the administrator. I'll let you in. A bunch of people have been posting a ton of fabulous photos and videos lately. We're now almost at 700 members on that page, which is great. Photos have been posted in the last couple of days about the Oasis of the Seas, the ship that got hit by the crane in Freeport, Bahamas, when she was in for dry dock. That ship is all fixed up, and folks have been posting photos. I have some viewers of mine that are on the ship right now, and they've been posting pictures on board the ship where the crane crashed. You can't find any damage to the ship. It's wonderful. So if you want to see it for yourself, come on over to the Facebook group page, subscribe to this channel, get over there and become a member of that page, and hang out with the TWB family on the air and off the air over on Facebook. So again, thank you everybody who's posting on Facebook. It is wonderful. I would love it if any of you out there have photos or videos or anything like that of trips that you've been on for cruising in the last 2 years, 5 years, 20 years, 50 years. Any of you out there who have had family members who've been on a transatlantic type of a cruise, on a ship 20, 40, 50, 60 years ago, I would love to see photos like that. Any old photos from cruises over the years. Find those family albums, dust them off, open them up, take a photo with your smartphone, and post those photos on Traveling with Bruce on the Facebook page. I love seeing stuff like that. If you could add any commentary to what we're looking at, oh, that would be just great. Love seeing historical photos of people actually on cruise liners, ocean liners from yesteryear. Anyway, there's a little brief thank you and hi, how are you from me. Today I have a bit of news for you and a few updates that I want to give you, and then I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing today. I received a box from the US of A here from a certain Mr. Thomas Henry. This arrived in the mail. I will be opening this live on the air today. Can't wait to see what's inside there. I invite you to stick around for that. I got a couple of envelopes here from my friends in Saginaw, Michigan. They keep coming in. We'll be opening these up, and I'll share the contents with you there too. But let's get to the news at hand and what's been going on. In the last, 3, 4, 5 days, I've been trying to put up videos and make live shows from Calgary. The live videos have worked out. They get posted and they get viewed, and the quality's pretty good. The live shows haven't been so simple lately, but hopefully today's show will be back to our normal, better standard. In any event, I made a couple of videos lately. I've been talking about the Scientology ship with the measles case on board. I've been talking about Holland America having a couple of ships bumping into each other in Vancouver. I've been talking about the Oasis of the Seas and its trials and tribulations. So I'm going to do that, and then I have another tale to tell you about, another bit of news to tell you about. So let's get on it. As far as the Oasis of the Seas, everything I'm hearing, everything I'm seeing, everything I know is good news. The good news is the ship came out of dry dock in Cadiz, Spain on the 3rd of May. That was now how many days ago? 3 days ago. Then yesterday, she departed Barcelona with her first group of paying passengers for a 1-week Mediterranean cruise. And the ship looks great, photographs great, everything looks fantastic. They probably did a lot of painting, a lot of welding, and a lot of replacing of broken glass and other items. You name it. The ship apparently is running well, from what I can understand and what I know of it. The ship is running under her own power. She's running just fine. Today, the ship was in Palma de Mallorca. She was in Mallorca today. Tomorrow she'll be in Marseille in France. So the ship has already left Mallorca. When I woke up this morning, she was 4 hours away from leaving Mallorca, and she's now on her way to Marseille in France. She's in international waters. The casinos are open. The folks on board are eating, they're drinking, they're tipping. And that's what it's all about for the staff on board the Oasis of the Seas. They're finally making some tip money again, because they've gone through a whole month of no tip money from any paying passengers since the incident in Freeport, Bahamas. Okay, that's the update on the Oasis of the Seas. In Vancouver, oh my gosh, here in Canada, yes, even in Canada, we have cruise ships that like to bump into each other. Unbelievable story out of Vancouver, British Columbia. The Oosterdam and the Neustatten Dam, or the New Staten Dam, they bumped into each other. I believe the New Amsterdam, I keep wanting to call it the Staten Dam. I don't know why. It's a blocked. The new Amsterdam was docked in Canada Place. And the Oosterdam came in to parallel park behind her and dock at its position at Canada Place. Well, they misjudged the distance and their movement and what have you. And the back end of the Oosterdam bumped into the back end of the new Amsterdam, and the two ships sustained some damage. Now, the good news is no passengers were injured. This happened at probably 1/4 mile an hour. It was more of a grind than a crash. But nonetheless, the contact was made, and when you have a 90,000-ton ship and another 90,000-ton ship, as slow as it is, but coming together, you are going to have a lot of what's that first? What's the word I'm looking for? Something force. You know, that momentum. You got the mo, baby. You got the mo. That's what it is. You got the mo of one and the other. And with 180 gross tons doing the mow, something's going to happen. They weren't in a bar, but something's going to happen. Anyway, there was damage caused to both ships. Thankfully, they're both at sea. They've continued on their itinerary. I'm certain that the capable engineers on board each ship patched up the damage on each ship sufficient enough to just keep on going, and by the time they finish this next cruise, they'll be back in Vancouver/Seattle, and they will have some more repairs done there. And in a few weeks, you probably won't even notice the damage on either of the two ships because they'll have repaired it. In any event, they're on their way. The Oosterdam right now is at sea. It is north of Vancouver Island, heading north. Tomorrow, it will be in Juneau, and the new Amsterdam. You keep wanting to say Statendam. The new Amsterdam, she is in Juneau right now. She's been in Juneau today during the day, and then she'll head out. She'll head out tomorrow. So that's the story on those two ships. All will be fine. But I want to thank all of you out there who've been watching my videos about the Oasis of the Seas, the two Holland America ships. Thank you for all the thumbs ups and positive comments. The Oosterdam and Amsterdam collision, that video just broke 10,000 views this morning. It's not even 48 hours old. So fantastic. It's getting some good views, and that's helping my channel momentum. Thank you so much. Let's see what else is going on here. Other news for you. Okay, the Scientology ship, the one that is known as the Free Winds. This is the ship that had the crew member on board that had the measles. Seems that the ship left St. Lucia several days ago, went back to Curacao, her home port, and of the 318 people on board, I believe is the number, one has the measles. 10 passengers and 31 crew members were able to prove to the authorities from the Netherlands who administer Curacao that that's a total of 41 people. They were able to prove that they were immunized against the measles. They've been vaccinated in the past against the measles. The remaining 277, however, could not prove that they had been immunized for the measles at any time. Maybe they had, but they couldn't prove it. And so all of them have had blood samples taken from each individual. Those have been shipped to the Netherlands for immediate verification. And by tomorrow or Wednesday, it sounds like, we'll find out of those how many have the measles or not. And the ship is still in quarantine, but it's now in quarantine in Curacao. So that is the latest on the Scientology ship with the measles story. To this moment in time, to this actual second in time, there is no there's no reported case of any passenger on a cruise ship or a crew member on any cruise ship that we're aware of that has the measles at this moment in time. So all is well, but these things can change in a heartbeat. You just never know. So we'll keep following it. We'll see what happens. If a case of measles breaks out on a ship the size of the Harmony of the Seas or the Symphony of the Seas, we've got then the most unbelievable of unbelievable stories, because that will be an unbelievable media circus if that were to happen. The hope is that passengers are getting on these cruise ships and are not ill. They're not suffering from the measles or symptoms of measles, and hopefully no one will catch the measles on board a cruise ship. But one never knows. I watch the wires all the time, and we'll follow it, see what happens. This should be, this story will probably be around for quite a number of months through the summer. All right. That catches you up on kind of some of the ship news that's going on. The Oosterdam, the New Amsterdam, the Oasis of the Seas, the Free Winds with the Scientology ship. Now I have my last little item of the day I want to tell you about, and it's the title of my show today. How does Royal Caribbean get people to spend all this money on their ship? I read this morning that the first quarter financials that were released by Royal Caribbean last week, inside those financials was an interesting little statistic, and that was the statistic known as passenger on-board spending. How much money does each passenger spend per day on Royal Caribbean cruise ships? Now, this is obviously an average number. There are people out there who spend thousands of dollars a day on a cruise ship, or hundreds, and then there are people who spend nothing, who don't spend any extra money on a cruise ship. They pay their fare and try to not spend a dime when they're on the ships. It varies. But in 2018, for the first 3 months of 2018, last year, a total of $602 million was spent as onboard spending by passengers. Now, in 2019, this year, that number went from 602 to 729. Now, that's 127 million more. And that is about 20% more money being spent on board Royal Caribbean cruise ships in the first 3 months of this year compared to last year. Why is that, you might ask? Because you can say, well, okay, yeah, they added a new ship. That makes sense. They added a new ship. But the shocking number to me aren't these two numbers. Even if they've added 2 new ships, the shocker to me is this number here, per passenger. In 2018, an average passenger dropped $62.55 a day for the first 3 months in 2018 on Royal Caribbean. $62.55. All right. This year, $69.10. That is about $6.50 more per passenger average. So I get the big number going up. The first one from 602 million to 729 million. You can just say, oh, they added a couple of ships, more people, more spending. There you go. But the number going from $62.55 per passenger up to $69.10 per passenger, why did that happen? It doesn't matter how many there were. It's just each one is spending more on average. And that is a little over 11, 12%. It's not 20%, but it's a little over 11, 12%. And I was wondering about that, going, yeah, gee, you know, why is the average spend per passenger going up that much? What's causing it? How is Royal Caribbean getting people to drop 12% more money over and above their fare, over and above their taxes and port charges? How are they doing? Well, we talk about it kind of all the time around here. Number one, they raised their prices. It's so simple. When you add $1 a day to your tip charge for your room service fee, that's one way to do it. If you start charging for drinks, you charge $1 more for a Ryan Coke or 75 cents more for a beer. That's one way to get people to spend more money. I mean, you have 4 or 5 drinks a day, and they're 75 to $1 a pop more. There's $3, $4 more being spent right there. What about the tipping on the drinks from 16% to 18%? Or what about those drink packages we keep talking about all the time? They keep raising the prices of the drink packages. Or how about the specialty restaurants? They add a $5 charge to the steakhouse, or they get you to spend more on this item or whatever. They raise prices. It's simple. But the other one that caught my eye was there's one area on the ships that they've really invested in across the fleet. It's not only Royal Caribbean, it's Norwegian, it's Carnival, everybody. And it really is making a difference to the bottom line, the top line and the bottom line, actually. And what is it? The internet. The internet. If you're my age, 63, going on 64 this year, you remember I started sailing modern ships back 10, 11 years ago in my 50s. When I got on the Oosterdam in San Diego for my first modern day cruise in 2008, I was shown by my friends who were seasoned cruisers, gave me the big tour of the ship. They said, well, here, you wanna stay in touch with family and friends? Look at what we have here, state of the art. We have a room here. Here's an entire room filled with desktop computers. It's the computer lounge. And you can buy internet time by the minute, by the hour, all you want. And the more time you buy, the cheaper per hour you pay, or the cheaper per minute you pay to go on the internet. So you can check your emails, you check your sports scores, you can talk to your friends, all this good stuff. If you have business to do, you can do some business here. You've got the internet lounge. We have printers. It's all here for your convenience. Talking modern, state-of-the-art 2008 technology. Of course, when you try to check the scores of an NFL football game, it took 2 minutes for the darn thing to load up from CNN or ESPN or wherever you're watching, NFL.com. It took forever to get the damn thing to come in. But in any event, they had internet. Well, today, 11 years later in 2019, kids, what have they got today? They have internet for these. This is what they have internet for now. Your smartphone, it's wireless anywhere on the ship. It's becoming very good. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there pretty darn fast. Or your big ass iPad. You want to watch Netflix on this little puppy right here inside your room, you can do that. You can bring your laptop with you. You can have multiple devices. How much money you got? That's all the only question the cruise ship is going to ask you. How much money you got? We got high-speed internet here on a wireless platform anywhere on the ship. Knock yourself out. And of course, what's happened is, back when 2008 rolled around, there were 65-year-old people going on cruises back then who had never dreamt that they would go on the internet. What, are you kidding me? Why would I go on the internet on a cruise ship? I barely do it at home. I'm 65. It's 2008. What are you talking about? And so the cruise lines found that there wasn't a big uptake to this right off the get-go. It took a few years, and then people got used to the fact that there was this internet lounge on board these ships. But as each year went by, and we got more and more addicted to the smartphones and our tablets, we're demanding better and higher speeds and convenience. We don't want to have to go down to deck 6 and sit in a room with a bunch of other people and type in a keyboard. No, we don't want to do that. I want to touch my phone. I just want to do this and do that. I want to see photos that I did today, and I want to send them to my friends and family back home. This is the convenience factor of all the cruise lines. They know what we want, and they're providing it to us. And this onboard spend, it's going higher, kids. It's going to go a lot higher, because a family of 4, within a year or two, family of 4 are going to get on a cruise ship. They're going to check in, as if you aren't already, you're going to check in using your app on your device. You're going to reserve your dining on this. You're going to reserve your comedy show seating on this. You're going to reserve your shore excursions on this. They're going to give you alerts on this. You're going to have this with you everywhere, all the time, everywhere you go on the ship. And you're going to be talking to your kids on your telephone all over the place. Your kids are going to come down the water slide with that waterproof phone, and they're going to be filming themselves going down the water chute, and you're going to be the recipient on board the ship of them sliding down the water tube, and you're over on the pool deck, and you're going, oh, look at Jesse is sliding down on the water thing. And then you're going to send that tape, that video, to your friends at home wirelessly instantaneously. So within 5 minutes of your children going down the water slide, the video that they took going down the water slide is gone through their phone to your phone to the relatives. Grandma and grandpa at home are seeing the event. This is where it's going. There will be a minimum of 4 devices, family of 4 devices, if not 6, because the 5th device will be mom or dad's laptop for business and or a connection back to home for for personal matters, and the 6th device will be a laptop or an iPad for the kids to watch the Netflix or whatever they like to watch on TV, and possibly it will be internet wirelessly connected to the 42 or 46-inch flat screen television in the room that you're staying in. So the kids watch a Netflix movie while you're going out with your hubby for a bite to eat. They're watching it on the 46-inch screen through the wireless device that they have, through the internet connection that the ship is giving you at a bulk price. And it might be 25 bucks a day, 40 bucks a day, 50 bucks a day, whatever it is a day. You're going to justify it, you're going to pay it, and you're going to demand it, and you're going to get it, and you're going to love it. And this is the direction it's headed. The onboard spending numbers are going to continue to rise dramatically from increased charges, increased services, and wireless internet availability, which is going to become system-wide, and it's going to be top-notch. I did some quick math this morning just for fun. You know, I love having fun here. I got my calculator out, which of course is in my phone now. My calculator used to be a separate unit. No, not anymore. I still have, you know, a Texas Instrument calculator that is the size of, it's bigger than this envelope. It's in dimension. But it was a state-of-the-art device when I got it in 1978. It added, subtracted, multiplied, and divided. And I needed that to take my exams to become a stockbroker. I had to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide using a calculator. And I had a unit that, you know, like so big, weighed about 5 or 6 ounces, took 4 batteries. I still have it to this day because I just refused to give it up. I think I paid $400 for it. Wow. Anyway, it's in my phone now. I took the $6.50 a day increase in the onboard spending number, and I multiplied that by 6,000 for an Oasis class ship, where 6,000 people are spending on average $650 a day more than a year ago. That came to $39,000 a day more on one Oasis class ship. Then I multiplied that by 30 days for a typical month, and I came up with $1.17 million a month more in spending. And then I multiplied that by 12 months for a year, and a typical Oasis class ship will haul in about $14 million a year more than it did last year, just on the onboard spending increases. Just to give you an idea what kind of money we're talking about here. This is real. It's called real money, folks. This isn't pretend money. This is real money. And of course, Royal Caribbean isn't the largest cruise operator in the world. They're number 2. I don't know exactly how many ships they have off the top of my head, but you multiply that by, say, I don't know, 40, 50 ships. That's a lot of money. That's a lot more money. And that is why the onboard spend went from $602 million to $729 million from one quarter in 2018 to another quarter in 2019. We'll see in about 3 months from now, we'll get the second quarter numbers, and we'll see what those numbers look like comparatively. But this is the direction it's headed. This is why cruise operators are singing Kumbaya at the campfire with their bankers in New York. The bankers in Wall Street, New York, are going, that's what we're talking about, baby. We want you guys to keep making more money from every person that gets on those ships, and we want you to get innovative and find ways to do it. So what are they doing now? They're charging for room service. They're charging for preferred seating in the shows. Believe me, that's coming. Soon it'll be an admission fee to get in. Trust me, it's coming, unless you're a high-end roller. They are charging more for the drinks. They're charging more for the tipping. They're charging more for every little thing. Things you used to get for free, you don't get for free anymore. We keep talking about it, and that is why these numbers keep going up. So for shareholders, it's good news. For passengers, it's good news, bad news, because if you don't use the services, you don't pay. If you use the services, you obviously want them, you're paying, but you're paying more than maybe you paid in the past. But some of the services you couldn't buy before. So fair enough. There's certain services you couldn't get that you can get now. There you go. There's my little spiel for the day. Welcome back, everybody, to my show. We should be on every day this week as usual. I'll be on tomorrow twice, 5 and 8 tomorrow night, and I'll be on Wednesday at 5, Thursday at 5 and 8, and Friday at 5. Thank you for joining me and coming by. Like I said, I got back home last night with Jennifer from Calgary, and a couple envelopes in the mail waiting for me from Saginaw, Michigan. You gotta love that. From Janet and Kenneth Kureka. They generally what they do is they send me a card, which I got here. I got this card that came in the mail, and on the back it's got a whole bunch of shamrocks on it. And this is talking to Janet was writing to me saying aloha. It's the 23rd of April, 2019 in Saginaw, Michigan, USA. Greetings, Bruce, and the TWB family from Ken and Janet. We will write more from Cork, Ireland on our cruise on the NCL Pearl. That'll be April 28th to May 12th. She's on the ship. They're on the ship now. This is fantastic. We really, really enjoy your channel. I enclosed a few notes I took on Easter. They were watching me when I was having fun with D&G, and we were doing some experimenting, and they were commenting on that. And they were just watching my video about the largest cruise operators in the region and the world. Very interesting. You have a great channel and a teaching voice. Gas is $2.50 a gallon here, and temperature's 52 and cloudy. The ad today was from Alliance, so I'm getting all the reports here from the two of them. And they gave me a bunch of notes to read about the show, and they sent me a couple of packages of tea, Twining Irish Breakfast, 100% pure black tea. How about that? Thank you very much. You gotta love this. So that was in the first envelope that I got, and then on the second, inside the second envelope, let me just take a peek here. Here we go. All right, second envelope right here. Open it up, and I've got this beautiful little card. Take a look at this card right here. It's kind of cute. Couple little puppy dogs in the back of the pickup truck. That's pretty good. This license plate says "Fetch" right on. Gotta love that. And just a quick note saying keep on the sunny side. Thursday, April 11th. This is a little earlier. 17 days until we board the Oasis. Until we board the NCL Pearl and go to Cork. Gas is $2.95 a gallon. Greetings, Bruce from Saginaw, Michigan. It's snowing. 32 degrees. We love your channel. Thank you. And then inside, I got a ginger tea. It says Yogi Ginger Tea Health. It supports healthy digestion. And then I've got another one here that's a Yogi tea. It's a cold season remedy. Supports the body during the cold weather system. Fantastic. It's caffeine free apparently too. Both of them are. And then I got, looks like here I've got a recipe card here for it says Zender's heirloom applesauce cake. For my friend in Florida, this has got you written all over it. I'm telling you right now, this is fantastic. On the back, it tells you how to make it. It's a recipe that dates back to the 1920s. It's simple and delicious. It tells you how to make it. Everything right there. It's right there with a picture of the chef on how to, you gotta love that. Well, thank you very much. Jennifer and I will study that very closely and see what happens. You never know. This sounds pretty darn enticing to me. Sylvan Forrest, I'm thinking of you, Sylvan. This is something right at your playhouse right here. A recipe for a dessert. That is awesome. All right, the time has come to open the mystery box. I got this package in the mail from my buddy Tom Henry in Richmond, Virginia. And I gonna open this thing up and see what's in here. So bear with me here. I'll grab my trusty scissors and try to not slice myself open while I open this box. So hold on one second here. I'll do that, and then I'll do it on the back end because the front end has got all the postage on it and stuff. I can't even get to all the tape from that end. So let's see here, without cutting anything, being very careful. Alrighty, and then we'll go along there, and we'll go along there. I think we got it. Yep. Put those away. All right, we're ready for the unveil. Here we go. Let's open up this this box and see what's inside here. Oh my, we got all kinds of stuff here. This is awesome, man. This Peter, Thomas Henry, you're just outdoing yourself every time, man. You just blow me away. There's a note here. Let me just see what the note says. Hello, Bruce and Jen. Here's a special gift for Jen, he says. I saw these hanging in Mazatlan and I couldn't resist. He's asking for another cover for an iPad. He needs a cover for his iPad. Jen made my iPad cover. This is my holder for my big ass iPad. It opens up here. The iPad slips in here. It has a little flap that just goes over it. And on the side here is a little holder for the big ass iPad pencil. It just fits right in there. And so Jen made this for some felt and so on. Anyway, she's made one for Tom Henry. She needs to make him another one. So he is bribing her, asking, hey, maybe we can do a deal. If I give you this, because you're such a Steeler fan, he says, you're such a Steelers fan, I'll give you this. Maybe you can make me a cover. So let me just see if I can get this to open up here. It's got the colors, folks. Look at it's got the logo here. Oh, Jen is gonna. I'm not sure if Jen's gonna love it or not. Anyway, it looks like it's a poncho. Look at this thing. It's gigantic. I'm over here, people. I'm still here. Let me see if I can get this to open up all the way so you can see the full logo. There it is. I mean, my arm is stretched right out. Holy moly, this thing is massive. And on the bottom here, you can see. You see these little, you know, I don't even know what you call those. What do you call those things? Entrails? Tom, you've outdone yourself. Wait till Jen sees this gigantic Steelers thingy. I'm sure it's legally licensed and everything from the USA. I'm sure it's an NFL property item. It couldn't possibly be a knockoff or anything out of Mexico, could it? No, I'm sure it's real. But I'm sure she'll get a kick out of that. Oh my gosh, no wonder the box needed to be as big as it was. But there's more. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh my, oh my. Oh my goodness. What, Tom, what are you doing? You are hitting me up with all kinds of stuff here that I have to find room for on my display thing back here. Oh my gosh. What are we? All right, hang on. Let's see what I got here. Now, what is this one? Oh man, oh man. Okay. All right, we got a ship. We got another ship here. Let's take a. This is the Bliss. This is the Bliss right here. We have another ornament, a Christmas ornament. We've got the Bliss right here. Okay, let me just kind of place that there, and then okay. This is a keychain. This is a. It's a gigantic Bliss keychain. Oh man, Tom, I don't know, and this is huge. Okay, we got a Bliss keychain. All right, and then what do we got? We got something else here. We have another ornament. This one here is. Who is it? It's the. Is it the star? It looks like the star, Norwegian star, the Norwegian star, and as you can all see, the Bliss is far bigger than the star. Oops, hang on. I got to get him to. Okay, hang on. I'm putting the star in front of the Bliss, so you can see the back of the Bliss sticking out from the front of the star. I hope you can. Anyway, trust me, folks. It's bigger. Yeah. Here's one versus the other. Okay, I hope you. Oh my God, it's incredible. Okay, I got that, and then more. Oh yeah. There's something else in here. Got to unwrap this one here. Oh man, what do we got on this one? Oh my gosh, what? Okay, this is a Bliss fridge magnet. This on the back are the two magnets, and here's the profile of the ship. How about that? So I have a Bliss fridge magnet. So that goes with the Bliss keychain, you see, and it looks to be the same. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. There's the keychain, and there's the Bliss magnet there. And then there's the Bliss ship, the ornament, and the Bliss magnet. Wow, man, this is unbelievable. I'm drowning in. I've got a flotilla here of Norwegian. Thank you, Tom Henry. Too much, man. You're too much. Awesome. I will be showing Jennifer this Steelers item here very shortly, and I have a suspicion she won't be waiting long to get started on the item. Now, what's going on here? Oh, he says I found a replacement star ornament to cover yours that has a little bit of damage. Oh, okay. So this is the one here that had the little thing knocked off on the bottom here. So that would now be, here we go. All right. So here we you can see the two here. This one has a little more of a nose thing here to it here, and this one is missing here. Fantastic, man. This is awesome. I got them all going every direction, and over here, of course, I've got this one here. This is the Dawn. So I've got the Dawn, I've got the Star, I've got the Bliss. I got 3 different ships, but I got versions of all of them, and they're all sitting on this computer here in front of me right now. They're just, I can't touch my keypad. That's how many I've got. So let me get this guy over here, and then here's the keychain Bliss. I'll put the keychain Bliss over here like that. Wow. And then I got excuse me. Then I've got the brand new perfect condition. As long as I don't drop it, Star right here, and we'll put the Star right there, right beside the Dawn there. Okay, I'm just gonna move that gold thingy over. You see those two? Yeah, you can see those two. Okay, I'm just looking at the screen here. What you see, and then I got the damaged Star over here, which I'll just kind of put over there. I got this fridge magnet over here that I had already, and now I've got the Bliss ornament, the gigantic. Mind you, they could have moved that hook a little bit to the front and evened it out, because it kind of goes on a bit of a tilting angle, doesn't it? Doesn't quite do. But look at the top of it. You can even see the go-kart track at the back. You see that? Look at that. You can see the go-kart track on the back, and you can see the H2O club at the back, and then you see the pools in the middle there, and the Haven in the front. And then I bring it up like that, and there you can see all the lifeboats, and there's the front end, the bridge there, and the big bulbous nose here. And you turn around, and there's the back end of the ship there. And then here's the other side. I mean, it's a 3D model. I can see how much he paid for it by looking down. Shocking. Shocking. Thank you, but it's shocking. Okay, let's put this guy right in here. This guy is kind of over there. Maybe I don't know. I'm just. Oh my God! And then I've got the fridge mag. This is going on the fridge because there's no room here. There is no room at the end back here anymore. I got to put this on my fridge, but it'll be exactly as you see them here. Tom, thank you so much. That is absolutely unbelievable. This stuff, great. There you go, unboxing live on the air. You gotta love it. So he said, I found this replacement. Tell everybody it went to dry dock for a refit. Laugh out loud. Plus a new one from the Bliss. They had one for sale, just like your Star, but would not sell it when I pointed out the damage. Only one other was left on the shelf. I figured when I bought that, someone would do inventory and restock the shelf. Not a week later, still no ornament, just keychains. I told the clerk I figured someone would restock. He at first said there were no more, then pulled a box from under the register with many ornaments still in bubble wrap. Pays to be persistent. Right on, buddy. Way to go. From Tom and Cindy Henry. Thank you, Tom and Cindy, because Cindy lets him do this. Thank you so much, Cindy. You guys are great. I love it. Thank you very much for all of that. Again, thank you for all of your support of this channel. Thank you for all of your support, sharing my videos with your friends on Facebook or any other social media that you're operating. Thank you for that. That really helps my channel a lot. The last week, my numbers have really dropped off because I just haven't been on the air as often as I normally am. So I'll be working hard this week to get my channel rolling again and keep it coming. And thank you for all of you who are giving me thumbs ups on this show, on my videos that I've made. Thank you for when you watch a video that you give it a thumbs up right off the get-go. Thank you for that. Thank you for any comments you send me on my videos. All of that adds to the momentum of the channel and the engagement between creator and viewer. I thank you so much. All right, let me just say hi to who's here. If you have any comments on what I've been talking about today, you're more than welcome to chip in if you're still with me. If you have any questions about cruising or cruise ships or news of what's going on, let me know. I'll see if I can answer it. If I can't answer it, by the time I get to your comment, it may well be that you already have an answer from some of my viewers. So I'm going to just start saying hi to everybody. I see Roger Leonard is here, Paul Wilgus, Kat Rose, Brittany Lockwood is here, Scott Weber, Sylvan Forest, 82 in Delray Beach, sunny after the afternoon storm, gas $2.80 a gallon. Hit thumbs ups and subscribe and everything for Bruce. Grilled T-bones with a salad and baked potatoes for dinner later. Giddy up, man. Boy, I'm coming. That's awesome. Duncan N. Good afternoon, Bruce. It's 90 degrees in Naples. Welcome, Duncan, to the show. Paul Wilson is saying to hi to Paul Wilgus. And he's saying I'm going to be on the Celebrity Millennium on the 10th. Sylvan, Bruce, you got email. Tempur-Pedic mattress ad just ran. Interesting. Roger Leonard, American Cruise Lines again. Kathy Hennessy is here. Hi, Kathy. Paul Callahan is here. James Grandy, welcome. The sun just came out in Long Island. Right on. Sheila is here. Hi, Sheila. Patricia Williams is also here. How you doing? Paul Wilkes, of course. Douglas West is here. 77. Gas is $2.75 in Vegas. Welcome, Douglas. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets. Hi, Sherry. How you doing? I will be touching base with you shortly, Sherry, probably tomorrow. Scott Weber, hi. It's high 60s and partial sunshine here in Palos Verdes. Welcome, Scott Weber. Eamon McCarthy, hi, Bruce from Ireland. It was 13 degrees Celsius here today. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. That would be something like about 55, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Not terrible. Middle of summer, awful. But spring, it's okay. And it feels warmer because of the angle of the sun. Welcome, Iman. Kat Rose says hi. Ellen Nelson, hi, Bruce. 73 here in Greenbelt, Maryland. Fantastic, Ellen. Thank you for joining me today and saying hi to me. I love it when new subscribers, new viewers, please tell me, where are you watching me from, like these folks are doing? Tell me, where are you? What's your high temperature today? Tell me what the price of gas is. We're always following that around here. Welcome one, welcome all. Douglas West, cruise industry is getting a bad rep in the media right now. Kelly Haston, happy Monday. Today is my daughter's birthday, 18 years old. Oh my gosh, 82 degrees in Pensacola, Florida. Yes, Bruce is on. Welcome, Kelly. My daughter just celebrated her 31st. Oh, I'm getting old. Caroline Coley is here. Hi, Caroline. Welcome to the show. You must be an NFL football fan. I see a football player out there. Welcome. Scott Weber is saying hello to Iman McCarthy, saying it's about 55. Frank Ingrazia is here from Texas. Welcome, Frank, to the show. Welcome, everybody, to the TWB family. By the way, thank you, all of you out there who are buying product on RedBubble, my store where you can buy logoed items for my channel. I earn a commission every time you buy something there. Thank you for going to my Amazon page. You can go to Amazon.com through this channel, and if you buy anything on Amazon, this channel earns a commission on anything you buy. Thank you, those of you who do that for me. It helps me survive as well. Thank you very much. Who else have I got here? Kelly Haston is here. Kat Rose. Mark Dirksen from New York City. How you doing, Mark? Patricia Williams, it's 75 in Richmond. Tom Henry, hi, everybody. Just picked up Penny from grooming, driving home. It's 74 in Richmond today. That's about what it is here, man. It's fantastic. Jimmy Mead, hi from Tauranga, New Zealand. Tauranga. Welcome, Jimmy Mead from beautiful New Zealand. I just watched some videos in the last month of a husband and wife and two boys from the USA who are RVers, and they went to New Zealand and they rented a Class C motorhome. Their channel is called Keep Your Daydream. And I love watching those guys. They were in New Zealand for at least a month, maybe 6 weeks. Stunning videos, geography, topography, gorgeous. And they had a fantastic time. No surprise, because the folks in New Zealand, they're just as nice as the folks in Canada. We're having a good time down there, too. Of course, my American friends are pretty good, too. I love my American friends. But, folks, if you ever get a chance to go to New Zealand, you want to check it out. It looks pretty spectacular. Roger Leonard is saying, hi, Sheila. SFL Spotter is here. The storm is gone, thank God. Rain in 3 inches of rain in 15 minutes. Wow, and a possible tornado touchdown in Palm Beach, Florida. Right on, SFL. Thank God you survived that. And hopefully everybody's intact. Roger Leonard, hi, Tom. Donnell from Ireland. Howdy, Bruce. Welcome back to Creston. Hey, all TWB family and newbies. Good picture and sound. Welcome, Donnell from Cork, Ireland. I'm glad you're here, and I'm sure you are well. It's fantastic that you're here. Sherry Awesome saying hi, Jimmy in New Zealand. Jaco is here from the Netherlands. It's cloudy and rainy. Welcome, Jaco. Cat Rose, it's only been a harbor type. I only been on harbor type cruises, she says. Who else have I got here? Going through the comments. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Scott Weber is saying, I guess Hall America had a little fender bender in Vancouver. Yes, they did. Debbie Manuel, hi, Bruce. It's a beautiful day here in Northern California today. Sunny and 70 degrees. Gas has regular unleaded. It's $3.95 for gas at Arco in Chico, California. That is getting too high for regular. That is up there. I just don't understand why oil is as high as it is. There is no shortage of the product anywhere in the world. No shortage. It should be $2 a gallon everywhere, in my opinion, or less. That's just me. SFL counting down 10 days till we leave for Seattle to board the NCL Joy for Alaska on our cruise. Can't wait. SFL, I'm hoping you have a good time, and I hope you will be able to provide photos or videos to the Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. That would be fantastic. Love to see that. Paul Willis, hello, Sheila and Debbie. Let's see here. Rob Slevin, hi from Lexington, Kentucky, Bruce, and the crew. I won $2 due to the Derby shenanigans. It's going to the cruise account. Well, it's better to be up than down, I guess, but whatever. Every $2 counts. Alan Carter, hi, everybody. $1.23 for gas, 7 cents Celsius. And I had an OxyClean ad for your channel today. Alan Carter is in Calgary. We got together last week. Alan, how you doing, buddy? We shared a coffee at the Starbucks up there, and we had a good visit. And it was great to see Alan, one of my TWB family members. Good to see you, buddy. And thanks again for meeting with me. And we had a good time. Who else have we got going through here? I see all the familiar names. Kelly Hassan, Donnell. I saw Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas close up in the Cork Harbor today. That was a party atmosphere in the nearby town of Cove. Anyone been on her? He wants to know. Debbie Manuel, Bruce, gonna have to stop watching your commercials till I get a new one. I keep thinking someone same one because I watched them, so you get the credit. I did lose 3 pounds. Maybe that'll help. I can't say. I have no idea, Debbie, what to tell you. These ads, they just run. I have a friend of mine who tells me he gets this ad all the time about these women putting on these items, makes them look thinner. He says, I don't know why I get it. I said, it's not you, it's your wife. And he goes, oh yeah, she's on the internet too. That's right. I said, see, there he figured it out. Oh my, Sheila, nice SFL spotter. Just saw your tour. Saw a tour, lovely ship. Let's see here. Yeah, the Joy. Have fun on that ship for sure. Steve McNichol, ad for Eastwood Products and 90 degrees in Orlando today. Wow, Steve, that's awesome. Warm weather is moving in. Claude Christ is here. Donnell, yes, she has one of the best crews of all the Royal Caribbean ships I've ever been on, he says. Jaco, there are 2 Hall America ships in Juneau, Alaska, the Eurodam and New Amsterdam, plus the new Norwegian Joy. Yep, Juneau has got ships coming every day now. They're expecting 1.3 million visitors for Juneau and Skagway this year. Might be too many, but it's just growing, Sheila says Bruce is famous. How about that? Jaco, the new Staten Dam was in Rotterdam a few days ago, Scott. Donnell, hi, Claude, thanks for that. I'd like to cruise on her one day. I like the look of her. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Jaco's laughing out loud. Sheila, Traveling with Bruce, what happens if they refuse to take the shots? What happens if they refuse to take? Oh, I do not know. That I can't tell you. I would imagine. I'm going to guess here that they could refuse to take the shots. I guess. I don't know what the law is in the Netherlands. I'm not sure if it's like mandatory, but they might be forced into a 21-day quarantine under more strict conditions. I don't know. If the blood tests come back negative, they probably won't have to take a shot. They're probably going to be okay. If the blood tests come back positive, I think everyone who comes back with a positive, they'll probably have to have a shot, or they'll be in quarantine regardless. So Yeah, Sheila, we're going to find out. I hadn't even thought of that. Scott Weber, I have a cruise on the new Staten Dam out of Amsterdam in 83 days. When I first saw the video, I was worried. I booked an aft balcony cabin. Should be all right, Scott. Roger Leonard, I had the measles 62 years ago. There are no documents. Yako is saying, I mean Amsterdam, Scott. Whoops. Arthur Hernandez just got off the Equinox, the Celebrity Equinox, I guess. A fantastic 5-star service. They're headed for Spain and dry dock. I love the ship. Fantastic, Arthur. I'm glad you mentioned that to us. I've heard basically nothing but good things about the Celebrity Cruise Line, and Equinox, definitely one of the better ships. Brittany, I see gas at 249. I see 56 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, so much for those. If you can spare a thumbs up for this show on this broadcast, I would love it. If you're watching me on a rerun, please hit the thumbs up button for us. It adds momentum to my channel. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Lynn Izard, hi, Bruce from Oasis of the Seas. I posted pics on Facebook. I saw them. She's all fixed. We're having a great time. We're on our way to Marseille. As I was saying, this is great. Lynn, thank you so much. Anything else you can tell us about the Oasis? If you talk to any crew members, if you got any juicy stories, let us know. I'd love to find that out. Sheila Scott Weber, I bet you were worried, but at least all seems okay. Let's see. Yako is saying, that's great, Lynn. Enjoy your cruise on the Oasis. Kat Rose says, how did they make more money, Bruce? They probably raised prices. That's right. Scott Weber, being a data analyst, I would love to see the spreadsheets. There's a lot of info in there. Oh, yeah, Scott, is there ever? I'm sure there is. SFL spotter Lynn, awesome. Saw the pics. We enjoyed the pics. Yako says, blame the taxes. Fatima McCoy is here. Hi, Bruce. How are you? Did you cancel your 8? Did you cancel 8 shows? I'm asking because I've not been able to view you for almost 2 weeks. I know. I didn't cancel that many. I was on last week at least 3 or 4 times out of 6 days, but I missed a couple of days. But if you go into my channel and just look at the videos section, hit videos, you'll see every video I've done in chronological sequence going backwards. Sheila, did they increase their fees? Yes, Scott Weber, about 10% increase in average per spending is a big increase. That's significant. They're doing something right. Well, raising prices is one way to do it. Iman, Bruce, some members of the Serenade of the Seas, which was docked in Cove, today were on a bus trip. And then when they were called to the Commons Inn Hotel, when there was a fire in the hotel kitchen. Wow, that's interesting. People were, hopefully they weren't involved in that, but they were in the area. All the people were quickly evacuated from the hotel and back to the buses. Okay, nobody was injured. I'm glad to say, well, that's good news. That old biddy, hello, Bruce and crew. Welcome, that old biddy from St. Louis. SFL spotter, that's impossible for me to spend just that per day. Casino alone is going to be crazy. And the Madeira Spa, forget about it. What budget? It's all good. When on a cruise ship, you gotta just enjoy. Phil Van, like in Magic, where it's often about smoke and mirrors, I imagine Royal Caribbean has a lot of accountants and bean counters who have all graduated to the top of their class in creative accounting, I'm sure. Donnell, hello, Iman, good news indeed. Arthur Hernandez, all I know is now, it's now 15 to 20, no, what is that? It's now, I'm not sure if it's $1,500 to $2,000 more to cruise next year than this year, Arthur is saying. Fatima, I believe in tipping, but I'm considering not leaving my little slide amount that I usually leave at $5 extra. I think the service is starting to change a little quality-wise. Interesting. Scott Weber, Bruce, I'm looking at it from an analyst position. They can get that kind of increase, and you raise the prices, and people are still paying. And why not increase prices? It's like, look at the market is expanding. That's right. It makes it look like the market is expanding when they're really only just bumping up their costs. It's true. Sheila, Fatima, it makes me wonder if it's the company's treatment of the employees. Sheila, yes, Scott Weber, I did begin cruising this past year, and it seems that even since I began, it's been steadily going up. Cat Rose, those satellites, that's how you get those good internet connections. That's right. Sheila, I didn't get the internet, and I don't intend on it unless it's included, which they probably will have increased. They'll increase the fare. Yeah, certain cruise lines, it's already included in your fare. I know on Viking Ocean cruises, the internet is part of your fare, but it's top quality, high-speed internet. You're getting the best unlimited devices. Unlimited, not a bad deal. But then again, you're paying for it. It's a $200 to $250 a day per person on Viking, but it's 6-star, and it includes all meals, no specialty extras, drinks for lunch and dinner included. The higher cabins, all drinks included, including your minibar and Wi-Fi and your spa, all included. So you add it up on a per item basis, come up with a number, and take it to Viking, and it's not that far. It really isn't that far. Now you have to decide what ship you want to be on, a Viking ship or on a Royal Caribbean or a Norwegian or something else. Anyway, there you go. When it comes to internet pricing, Scott Weber is saying, the big thing is get rid of paying for the minutes. Most lines have already done that. Better yet, just charge one amount for the whole journey. And Scott, they are beginning to do that. It is becoming to the point where they're only now offering a per day deal. You can't buy 1 hour. It's a per day charge or a per week charge or that type of thing. And I think that's where it's headed to. Roger, Sheila, I agree. When I'm cruising, I'm off the grid as best as I can be. SFL Spotter says, Sheila, we got it as part of a package, but we don't plan on using it. Let's see here. Scott Weber, I will say, Bruce, the pricing on shipboard internet is going cheaper and better quality win-win. I agree. It is cheaper now than it was before on a per minute basis. But people are now buying it on a per cruise basis and more than one item. So they're going with 2 devices, 3 devices, 4 devices, and they're spending 40, 50, 60 bucks a day, 7 days, $400 odd for internet for the week. That's happening too. But anyway, it's better. There's no doubt about it. It's better. People like to get off the grid. They're saying here, Wendy Merton, sorry I'm late. Welcome, Wendy. Sheila, I agree, SFL. I really am too interested in everything happening to be wired. Debbie Manuel, well, I'm officially old. I can't wait to cruise just so I can escape the devices. Sheila, that's right, Roger. SFL, yes, Sheila, agree. Wes Morrison, no nickel and diming on Viking. Free internet, no cost for specialty dining. When you multiply 65 bucks by 7 days, you would save $400. Cat Rose, it might not be worth it. Might be worth the money. It might be worth money. Sheila, no, Debbie Manuel, not at all. My daughter did not have any interest in the internet, and she's 21. Scott, Sheila, I wouldn't wish that on my enemy. A cruise with children and teenagers and no internet. Oh my gosh. Cat West, tis why I'm waiting to save up for a Viking ocean cruise. Debbie, yeah, we need to hang out on a ship together, Sheila, for sure. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and everybody. It's 78 and sunny in Greensboro, North Carolina. Bruce, you were getting tongue-tied earlier. Maybe you should do tongue twister. Peter Piper picked up pickled peppers. Thanks there, Sylvia, for all the help. Really appreciate it. Who else is here? Any more smart aleck comments? Scott Weber, trying with Bruce. Is the raw data you're getting the analysis from publicly available? Is the raw data you're getting? Yes, you can get the information for our Royal Caribbean easily. You can go to the Royal Caribbean website, go to the very bottom of the page, and you'll find their investors area for investor information. From there, you can download their annual reports, all you want, including the footnotes, and you've got hours of interesting bedside reading if you're into that kind of thing. So absolutely. Rob Sullivan says that the budget's what I mean. Let's see, Sylvia. Paul, hello. Bruce was getting tongue-tied earlier. I sent him a tongue twister to practice his words. Thank you. SFL Spotter. If I'm on a vacation, I want it all. The best luxurious experience is what I expect. I like that. Duncan, the model cruise ship from Carnival, 30 bucks, and now it's 35. Holy moly. Sheila, I'm going to send Bruce some stickers and coloring books. Oh, thanks. Glenn T. just came off the MSC Seaside Yacht Club, 14 days. Did not spend extra except laundry. That's right, Glenn T. It's all inclusive. Exactly right. You go on the Yacht Club or you go in the Haven on Norwegian. You go into the suites, which is, I think, Royal Caribbean. You're all inclusive. It's all done. It's like the way it used to be for everybody on board. Right on, Glenn T. Sheila, is Tom on another cruise again? I don't think so. Tom, hi, Paul, Wilson, everybody. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on here. Do they still sell picture postcards? I hardly see them anymore, says Scott Weber. Let's see here. Kelly's saying, Tom was picking up his dog from the groomers. Tom's here. He was riding home. Penny had a soap day or SOA day. It's all good. I'd like a copy of that vintage recipe, Bruce, says Sylvan. Okay, I'll take care of that, Sylvan. I'll photograph it and send it to you over the internet. I'll get it to you. Donnell, hi, Tom. What will Bruce find in your box? Roger, my chat is stuck. This is why I don't do computers on the cruise. Debbie, yes. Yay, Thomas, just in time for the unveiling. Bruce, a bunt cake. Bunt. Tom Henry, we need Jen to witness this. Jen she'll see this soon enough. Plus, trust me. Let's see here. A poncho? Really? Bruce? Poncho? Fringe, Sheila, that's fringe. Kelly, Jen's gonna love that. She's a Steelers fan. Donnell, tassels? Tom Henry, Bruce could wear his Speedos under that. Yeah, that's true. Debbie, wow, can even fit Bruce and Jen under there at the same time. That's true. I think you're right. Oh man, unbelievable. Oh, Brittany, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Brittany. I just thought I'd kick in there. Yeah, we could probably both fit into this thing. Oh my gosh. Donnell, Sheila saying, laughing out loud, Donnell, aren't tassels something else? Susan R, hi all. Got the sun and warmth back today in Virginia. Right on, Susan R. Welcome back. Sylvia Paul, are you going to try to come on the November 2020 cruise with Tom, Cindy, Cool, and I? Kathy Hennessy, Thingy, laugh out loud. Thingy, Professor Foxtrot, it's a friendship. There you go. Donnell, hi Sheila, are you sure? Do educate me. Okay, Bruce, sail that ship across the street. Sylvan, it looks like a Steelers barbecue cover or a tent. No knockoffs in Mexico. No knockoffs in Mexico. It's all legit. I'm sure that holographic thing is here somewhere. I'm sure I can find it. Sylvia, Tom, that's nice for Jennifer. Let's see here. Kelly Haslin, BAKC. Okay. Sheila, I can't tell all of my secrets, Donnell. Okay, we better not go there. Let's see here. Yeah, Donnell, I bet it cost a lot to post all those goodies to Bruce and Jen. It did. It cost them a fortune to get it up here. It's just ridiculous. Kathy, so thoughtful. Is Bruce going on the Bliss? Not that he knows of. Donnell, it did cost a lot. Tom Henry says, it cost me a fortune to send it to him. Cool Jazz, I hope Bruce don't go filling up the bathtub to see if those ships will float. Or if they have an as a fun. No, I won't do that. No, I won't take them to a hot tub or anything. Oh, yeah. Tom owns part of the Bliss. Laugh out loud, says SFL. Sylvia, Tom, how is Bruce going to carry his keys with that laugh at that big thing? I'm laughing. You know what? He can't even put it in his pocket. It's so big. Sheila, very nice. Kathy, Andre, I want to go in the Bliss. Donnell, Bruce will have to build an extension to store all those gifts. I'm going to need more counter space back here for all this stuff. I'm going to have to get rid of my stereo and put stuff there. It's crazy. Kirk from New York City here. Hi, Kirk Brunson. How you doing, buddy? When two ships collide, says Sheila, Andre Hicks replicas are cool. Sheila, hi, Kirk. Cool Jazz. Hello, everybody. Christmas has come early for Bruce. You got it, man. Every day products arrive. You never know what I'm going to get. It's incredible. Tom, how long before your next cruise? Cool Jazz, more demonstration items to show, listing, laughing my ass off. Yeah, listing, tilting, oh my. Like a kid at Christmas. Great gifts there, Thomas, says Debbie. Oh my gosh. The 3Js just popped in to give you a thumbs up. We'll catch the replay in a few hours. James, thanks, James. So have a great day today. We got 59 thumbs ups on this show today. Thank you, everybody. Sheila, good stuff. Cool Jazz, hope you're doing too. We're doing great here. Tom Henry, Donnell, 200 days. I just did a countdown post on my Cruise Critic roll call. 200 days till his next cruise. Kirk Brunson, yes, he seems more excited than my 7-year-old after Santa's visits. Tom Henry, you should have wrote Tom was here up by your cabin. Man. Cool Jazz, I guess Bruce will float out the Encore by Jan 2021. Donnell, Tom, I'm surprised. I thought it was about 10 weeks or sooner. Where are you departing from? New York City, he says. I'm expecting a meet and greet with Cool Jazz that day. Sela, oh my God, Bruce, you're like a kid at Christmas time. I can't help it. It's so exciting. Scott, Bruce, this channel is starting to sound like a job. You need a cruise vacation, buddy. You need to get on a cruise, my man. I agree. I have been studying cruises lately. Got a few phone calls to make later this week. See if I can set something up. As soon as I set something up, I will let you guys in on it. It's getting closer, Cool Jazz, maybe Bruce can demonstrate how those two ships collided over the west end there. Tom Henry, we leave the Saturday before Thanksgiving, 10-day Caribbean. Donnell, that'll be a great cruise, Tom. Blogging Trucker Reviews. Hi, Bruce. Blogging Trucker, New York City, 70 degrees here today. Right on, guys. Thank you, Blogging Trucker. Cool Jazz, meet and greet for Saturday for sure, Tom. Andre Hicks, I need to start a replica collection. Sheila, yes, Tom Henry, very nice. I'm leaving for Western Caribbean in 19 days. Yay. What's the best thing for seasickness? Brittany wants to know. Donnell, you're making me so jealous. Laughing out loud. Enjoy. Tom Henry. Wow. Which ship? Kathy Land. Brittany Lockwood. Laughing out loud. Land at Brittany. Sandra Cole. I live in Philadelphia, and Costco took out the food court. They said company plans to remove all food courts in the USA. Sorry for the bad news. That is a shock. That is really surprising that they would be doing that. I'm very surprised to hear that. That is amazing. Cool Jazz says Train. Tom Henry, Donnell, Cindy wants a cruise to Cork. Sheila, Tom Henry, nothing like your fancy pants. Laugh out loud, the miracle, but hopefully true. And a corner, what's this? And a corner after balcony for daughter's college graduation. Nothing like your fancy pants. Laugh out loud, miracle. Sheila's talking to Tom about the fancy cabin he had on his last cruise. Okay. Ron Sebelius, mid-70s in Cincinnati. Right on, Ron. That is nice weather. Tom Henry, that stinks. Sandra. Tom Henry, Sheila. TBE, sunshine out of Norfolk would be neat. Oh, taking the sunshine out of Norfolk would be a nice cruise. Cat Rose, I so want to go there. Sheila, Brittany, I hear the sea bands, bovine, green apples, Benadryl, Dramamine. That's what'll help you with your seasickness. Donnell, I agree with you, Bruce. New Zealand is a beautiful country. Been there twice in 03 and 05. Tom Henry, I still prefer the Star and Dawn. They are 18 years old. I would sail on her, says Sheila. Tom Henry, I have no seasickness issues. Maybe an overdose on roller coasters helps firm up the stomach. Sheila, I just began cruising, Tom, so I'm not picky as long as I get there in one piece and it's clean. Donnell, Tom, hope you and Cindy visit Cork someday. That would be great. I'll give you both a VIP welcome. Tom Henry, that would be great. Donnell, Alan Arsenault, hi from New Brunswick. Gas 133.9, temperature 25 Celsius. That is awesome. Into the 70s in New Brunswick. Beautiful, Alan. That's fantastic. Bruce, I will sure upload pictures for you on Facebook when I'm on the ship. Thank you, SFL Spotter. That'll be fantastic. I very much look forward to that. Going to be on the Joy. That's great. Sheila, Tom Henry, laugh out loud. I love roller coasters. I don't have any problems with seasickness, but I take meds with me just in case. Raining in Juneau right now, says Cool Jazz. Paul Wilgus, same with me, Sheila. Sheila, Scientologists are quarantined anyhow, aren't they? Well, you know. Tom Henry, Sheila, I work weekends at King's Dominion. The first summer after we moved here, did lots of coaster rides that summer. Sheila and Paul Wilgus, after a few drinks, I can't tell the difference. Paul Wilgus says, Sheila, if I ever hit the lottery, I'm going to travel the world to find the best roller coaster. Sheila says, yes, love going to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens. So true, Sheila, after a few drinks. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, my gosh. People talking about roller coasters all of a sudden here. What else is going on? Who else is around here? Let me catch up with you guys if I can. You guys are going so fast today. Thank you, Brittany, for the $5 donation. That's wonderful of you. Tom Henry, Reeton, and Oceana, SFL. And Sheila, put those Speedos on, Bruce, and sail those ships. Thank you. I feel like traveling Bruce. He's thinking about going with Jim, but I can't afford that right now. I'm Jim Zim. You mean Jim Zim? I'd love to go on a cruise ship with Jim Zim. I can't wait to meet him. I was so thrilled to talk to him on the phone a couple of weeks ago. That was just so cool. He was so kind to me, so patient with me and all my questions. He was wonderful. I would love to meet him someday for sure. Brittany says, I don't do roller coasters. That's not my thing. There you go, folks. Gotta say, thank you for joining me today. 48 of you are still here. I don't know how you do it. 60 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for that. I'm on tomorrow at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And tell your friends, I've been posting videos lately. Get them to watch them. Get them to share them. Get me thumbs ups. And join me tomorrow at 5 o'clock for my next show. And we'll see if we post something between now and then as we keep an eye on what's going on in the cruise world. Blue Jay Rover, hello. I'm in Indonesia on business. Welcome, Blue Jay Rover, to the show from way over there. Susan R, not happy about Costco food court news. I'm eating their e-pasta salad right now. Interesting. Yeah, that would be disappointing that they would close the food courts. Wonder why they would do something like that, but I guess it's dollars because they have such low prices. But I don't know, maybe they've got something else in mind. I don't know what else in mind they'd have. We'll have to wait and see what gives. It could just be the congestion at the front of the store is too much. I don't know. I just who knows? We'll have to watch that story. Debbie, great show, Bruce. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe, everybody. Toodles. Same to you, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you for your donation last week. Also, Debbie, thank you. and everyone else that's been donating to this channel. Thank you, everybody. Donnell, great show, Bruce. See you all here tomorrow night. Have a good evening, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, stay healthy, whatever it takes. And we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Sheila, Jim Zim has 2 group cruises coming up next year to Alaska, then in 2021 to Caribbean on Mardi Gras. Yep, he's going to be doing them. I'm going to be doing them. We're going to have a lot of fun. Gay Ty Gavin is here. Welcome, Gavin. Good morning, guys. From South Australia, 7:45 Tuesday morning, 12 degrees Celsius, 147.9 a liter for petrol. Gavin, thank you for joining me at the very end. Just about to sign off. You're going to have to watch the show from the beginning. We had a lot of topics today. We covered a lot of stuff today. And welcome, Top. Thanks for popping in and saying hi to me just before I got off the air. Take care, everybody, says Paul. Lucas, Sheila. Thanks, Bruce, and everybody. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow at 5. And take care in the meantime. Bye for now.